The Technical and Vocational Education and Training TVET graduates in Namibia often face difficulties transitioning to higher learning institutions. For many years, the education and training sector in Namibia has primarily focused on formal education, neglecting informal and non-formal learning. To address this gap, TVET, in conjunction with the Namibia Training Authority, NTA, is hosting nationwide consultative meetings on the development of education and training pathways and articulations for the technical and vocational education and training sectors in Namibia. This initiative aims to establish pathways for TVET graduates and recognize competence acquired through informal settings, facilitating their access to vocational education and training. His opening remark at Kavango West, the Nkurenguru Constituency Councillor appreciates the NTA's initiative to deliberate on developing pathways to higher institutions, emphasizing that this makes it easier for people to transition from vocational centers to higher learning institutions.
I'm happy that NTA has embarked on an exercise of developing the education and the training pathways for TVET sector by considering both persons with formal education as well as those that have acquired competency through an informal setting to access vocational education and training. This will ensure smooth transition from vocational education to the institution of higher learning. So the pathway to be developed should also include persons with disabilities as well as marginalized communities. So therefore, I am encouraging all of us stakeholders here today to participate fully in the engagement, as it is very important. And I am hopeful that all of us here will gain a better understanding of the functions of NTA and give inputs on the proposed learning pathways and articulations of the TVET sector.
Amon Haufiku, manager TVET Standards, says that with much focus on formal education, people who acquire skills through practical learning are neglected. However, should the policy of recognizing natural talents be put into practice, it will improve the living standards of many people.
So with this policy now, it's trying to address those challenges, how to accommodate people who have acquired skills through informal, like maybe you are just a builder, you are just a bricklayer, you know how to build very well, but you have not gone to school. Maybe you only ended maybe in grade 5 or maybe in grade 2. Or you are a mechanic, you are electricians. So those people need also to be recognized, the skills that they are having.
Referencing to a village boy who built an airplane out of old car parts, Amon stressed that such individuals would benefit from this initiative if it gets approval. He emphasized that people should refrain from believing that those with higher qualifications are more valuable than the less educated.
So we want the system to be able to recognize skills that people have acquired through the informal setting. You have noticed that there was, I think, that side of Oshana and others, there was one boy who created an aeroplane. So, but that boy, nothing happened to him. You know what people were reasoning? They said, no, the guy's a dropout, he's a grade 2 dropout. He's untrainable. But that's an innovator. That's when you're talking about innovation. If it was in other countries, they think that person is the one who designed even the cars, you see, or aeroplanes. Because it's innovation, it's a skill that we are given. So those are the people that we want to make sure that a system is able to recognize, but not just with this, colonial mentalities of only thinking that when you have a formal qualification, it's when you are the only person who's, the others are useless.
Among the participants is Anna Mary, who views this initiative as a dream come true, aligning it with Namibia's Vision 2030 goal of becoming more industrialized. She added that this will address the unemployment backlog among the youth.
I think skills is the way to go, whereby the young people have to be equipped with skills. It's also in line with the Vision 2030, whereby Namibia is required to be more industrialized. We can only achieve that if the young people have the skills to be hands-on. Unlike just theoretical, we need to have the young people that can really use their hands to develop chairs, fix pipes and all that. I think it will also reduce unemployment, because if young people acquire skills, even if they don't make it up to grade 12, but somewhere in between they'll be able to use their skills to come up or to create business for themselves, and then also create employment for others.
On the same note, a church representative expressed his support for TVET, but voiced concern about how the community will be assured that their discussion will be materialized. Paulus Simuku mentioned that they are often consulted but rarely receive feedback.
It's a very good idea, but the only problem that these people, they only come once to us to give that idea, that after some time, the idea disappear. But it's a very good idea if they will put it in work. It is really interesting.
Reporting Victory Simon, MICT Kavango West, Nkuru.